Corinna, and I'm an educator here at Pony, and I've been teaching for 18 years, and I'm excited to do a cut for you today. We are taking Natalie from her current hair, which is long with some bangs, to a very short and tight little pixie inspired by Zoe Kravitz. So the haircut is called the short round layer. I'm going to be doing that with a razor today. And I think the main thing about this cut that I want to point out to you is that you can use this technique to cut all lengths. So the sections are going to be beach ball sections around the shape of her head. And we're going to start just right looking at her hair and seeing right where it kind of opens up, the apex, just like the high point of her crown, right in the center. And then we're going to section everything beach ball sections. This can be done on a longer hair, if you hold it out to here, or it can be done nice and short, like a little crop. So today we're taking it nice and short. Let's talk about her hair. She has a good amount of it. It's pretty dense. And when you look at her hairline, she has a little less of the hair that grows up in this area in the nape, and then it comes down sort of like, what do you call that? Like a U, I guess. And these little guys come out. This one grows this way. This stuff is all going to be revealed when we cut it short. And so it's a good idea to take a look at what the hairline looks like, even in the front. So taking a look at her growth patterns, cowlicks, even her hairline around the ears, taking a look at the density changes, fine, and it starts to get a little more dense as you move back into the bulk of her hair. We are taking her bangs quite short, so we'll be taking them all the way as short as we can go, leaving a little bit of shaggy, fun bits around her sideburn area and even in her nape. So one of the things that we noticed, we were talking about this cut and variations, we were thinking of leaving the top long and sort of kind of bowly, and bangs long, and that would be cute. But when I pulled her bangs away out of her face, one of the things that stood out to me was her eyebrows and just her beautiful features. And so we both decided, like, let's just go for it and take it really short. It'll grow back in and we'll get to enjoy the grow out and all the different looks along the way. So, and she's ready for it. I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to just wet her down and we're going to get started. After the shampoo, I will section her hair into beach ball sections using the apex as my starting point for each section. Usually you'll find the apex in the center of your crown, and sometimes it is a cowlick, and sometimes it's in between two cowlicks. For Natalie's cut, I will be keeping the length the same from apex to the front hairline and in every section around the head, and balanced in density. I'm going to be using an upward stroke with my razor throughout this cut. I always love the way this technique works. It has such a cool texture because in each section, you're going to be over-directing the hair in that section to the center. As you're cutting around the head shape, be sure to create subsections in each section for better management of the hair. Because Natalie's hair is thick, I will be using a large razor stroke for more weight removal within my line, always following head shape. For someone who has finer hair or very curly hair, you could use a smaller stroke or your scissors. Remember to use product as you go along to keep sections tidy so you can stay organized. This also helps because as the hair dries, it styles itself. For Natalie, I chose a natural balm that adds separation and shine. I'm also adding tonic to it to help with a smoother application. You could use water for the same effect. The key points are to stay very clean and organized throughout your cut, making sure you can see your partings. This is helpful so that your fingers can stay parallel to your partings as you move along. Remember to trust the technique and that it will work beautifully in the end. You'll always be using the same reference, the center of your beach ball or the apex, as your guide for the length in each section. Feel free to shake out the front once you've finished so that you can see how your cut is coming along. I'd like you to think about how you could change this technique to change your outcome by either getting longer towards the hairline or maybe only cutting the top 3 sections and leaving the rest long. You could also use over direction. Remember as you're working to move your client's head to make things easier for you to follow the head shape. Get creative. I've always loved how many different results I can get with this same approach. When you're done cutting all of your beach ball sections, you can now add your personal touches. Refine the hairline in the nape. Take out bulk in the front hairline. Look for bulky areas around the ears and top of the head and remove any bulk if needed. This part of the cut is totally your own. What do you see? What does it need in your opinion? This is where you really study your client in the mirror and look for balance and proportion. Add products that create what you're looking for: shine, texture, grit, separation. She has a completely different look now. This cut always says confidence to me. Powerful and sexy. Thank you for watching. This is one of my favorite techniques, and I hope you'll love it too.